What's up, guys? My name is Agent Psycho, and this will be I want to say the 4th episode to the MP5 chapter of my Exploring the Arsenal series with me, Agent Psycho, aka Toba Sniper 98. So, this will be featuring the MP5 MOD Mark II. And before this begins, I would like to repeat from my MP5 MOD review that Nexon did a good job of revamping the MP5 mod into something that is much better. So once again, guys, if you do have or plan on getting the MP5 mod, make sure you guys upgrade this to the Mark II variant, no matter how long you have the MP5 mod, because you're going to be frustrated with the MP5 mod for reasons that I have stated in the review for the MP5 mod. So in order to kind of avoid as much as possible, upgrade this to Mark II. You will definitely not regret it. Now let's go into the statistical differences between the MP5 mod and its Mark II variant. Right off the bat, you can see that it has a whopping 2 point portability, but 2 points more damage over the MP5 mod. This is actually really significant because I think the closest competitor to the mod Mark II now is the MP5A4 Centurion, which is the annex rare version of the MP5 series, and that's really surprising because normally Nexon wouldn't do that. Typically, or traditionally rather, annex rare weapons of like gun series or gun families have always been the strongest or the best in terms of damage, or that's how it's always been. So yeah, that just strikes me as a surprise that they would do that, because for that reason. So whatever, Nexon can do what it wants, and at least it gives the mod Mark II of the MP5 mod a lot better performance, at least. Why can't I talk today? What the fuck? Anyways, I must be really tired. So, oh yeah, that's right. Now that I think about it, the reason why Nexon put a damage rating of 35 on the MP5 mod is because of the fact that it still has its S3 silencer, which is the same one as you can get in the GP shop or the modification shop. It's just that it still retains its old firing sound from like old combat arms. If you guys know what I talk about, I talk about that in the MP5 mod episode before this one. So because of that 10-point reduction in damage, I can see why they gave it a 2-point boost in damage for the MP5 mod Mark II. So with the damage 10% down, that would be, hold on a bit, like it would do like a damage of 32. So yeah, it's actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, reasonable for an MP5. So considering that the MP5A4 does a damage of 33 and the MP5 mod Mark II, assuming that numbers round up for Nexon's stats, it does a 32 damage, then yeah, it's reasonable. And let's see what else is different about the mod Mark II. It looks like the rate of fire is increased from 85 to 86. I don't agree with that. It seems like it's increased from like 85 to like 88 or like 90. Because you can hear it. You can hear the difference. The MP5 Mark II is a lot faster firing than the MP5 mod. There is hands down no doubt about that. The overall DPS of the MP5 mod Mark II is very high for its kind of family. So yeah, do keep that in mind. Accuracy and recoil are the same. One thing that I forgot to mention in the mod or the MP5 mod review is that the MP5 mod is surprisingly well, or you can fire surprisingly well with the MP5 mod, and same goes for the mod Mark II variant. As you can see here, it's reliably good at firing, but then because of its damage, what is it? The damage or drop off over range, it's not really recommended that beyond a middle range. I do know that I had mentioned that the MP5A4 has a reasonably good damage drop off over range, but the MP5 mod and the Mark IIs, for some reason, I'm a bit iffy on that. I don't think they're the same, the damage drop off. So yeah, although the 2-point increase in damage does help with the MOD Mark II's damage drop off, it seems to drop off at a similar rate as the MP5 mod, so just be careful of that. But the tap fire ability is still there. Usually I'd like to use ITEX on my or ITEX scopes on my SMGs, but the MP5 mod and the MOD Mark II variants already have that ACOG scope attached, and you can't really detach it off either, so yeah, that's that. That's really all I had to say about the MOD Mark II, guys. The MOD Mark II is a significant improvement over the mod MP5 mod. I don't think you can see it here though, because I'm not doing this gun enough justice. By this point, I was really, I was like raging about how bad the MP5 mod was, and I was like, jeez, thank God I got this mod Mark II upgrade, because I couldn't stand another game with that freaking piece of shit gun. So yeah, I have nothing more to say about the MOD Mark II. It's the 2-point damage and the 1-point increases in damage and rate of fire speak for themselves. They make this gun a lot more worth it to get, and I don't think I really need to emphasize that a lot more. So yeah, that's it, guys. Unfortunately, this commentary is going to be a lot shorter than the gameplay itself, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And I believe that does it for the first 4 episodes for my MOD Mark II, or the MP5 series. And I have to think about what MP5 series I have left. MP5 RAS Centurion is for sure. That makes 5, so what's the 6th one? I know there were 6 variants for the MP5. The NX Standard, NX Rare, or the, I mean, it's GP Standard, GP Rare, GP Standard, or NX Standard, NX Rare, and then the 2 mark upgrades. Maybe I already have 6 now. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the MP5 MOD Mark II review. Much more reviews to come, and hopefully I will try to work on the Exploring the Arsenal series a lot faster, because I've been getting lots of requests for different guns that that kind of break my chronological order that I want to put the Exploring the Arsenal series in. So I mean, I'm sorry guys, but I just want to keep my order going. So yeah, unfortunately I do put out a lot of videos, but unfortunately it's still going to take some time for me to get to those guns that you want me to review. But hopefully I'll reach a point where I can just review any kind of gun I want to at any time. Of course that'll happen only if I review every single gun that there is, because oh boy, isn't that a challenge. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and it looks like this gameplay is about to end in about 20 seconds here, so yeah, I've talked for enough. Once again guys, my name is Agent Psycho, and I hope you guys enjoyed this MP5 MOD Mark II review, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuces. Thanks, Grizz.